The book we are about to journey into is called The Adventure of Clive and Sue Bobbican, Medieval Farm. And it's Bobbican World Book One by Tony Dyson, the author, Sylvia Thivison, the illustrator, and published by NetDreamer Publications. And it was published in 2015. This is an uplifting story of people helping others from different communities and bringing cultures together. First, let me provide you with some background information on the author and the publisher. The author, Tony Dyson, and the publisher editor, Chantel Harvey, are friends of mine. I have interviewed them on my web show a couple of times and for one of my books about publishing. Chantel has been at the forefront of virtual reality worlds and machinima. She has been producing machinima since 2007 and has been a Dutch television producer, camera operator, and editor. Tony died in 2016. He is best known as the creator of the beloved Star Wars robot R2D2. He's also an Emmy nominated British special effects designer and creator on blockbuster sci fi movies such as Superman 2 and The Empire Strikes Back. Here is Tony describing the Bobbikins book we are about to dive into.
Okay, the Bobbikins in actual fact are like elves or fairies, but
it is the Bobbikins dancing in Toy City. So we're going to get to the book in just a moment, and we're going to read the book together. And each of you have received a word list glossary from the story, and it's hanging on to it for handy reference. So let's just go through it quickly. The Bobbikins are curious creatures of different colors. Janet Brightfeathers is the owl and narrator and the master storyteller to the queen. Magic travelers are you, the reader. Clive and Sue Bobbican are Janet's best friends. Bobbican World is Toy City. Bobby Bobbican is Clive and Sue's father, famous explorer who discovered Toy City. The magic portal is a passageway to exploring. Medieval is old. A forge is a big fire, and an anvil is a heavy piece of metal. All right. Now that we have gone over the glossary and you've seen the Bobbikins dancing, plus you've heard the author, Tony Dyson, describe what the book is about, we're going to open up the book on our Kindle Cloud reader. So I gave you all a link, so I'm going to give you a minute to get that open. Okay, let's begin with the story here. Who are you? Am I late? Are you early? I hate being late for storytelling. Don't you? Let me introduce myself. My name is Janet Brightfeathers. I am the master storyteller to the queen. So it's just fine for me to be late because no matter what, my story will always be on time. You must be the new magic travelers I was told about. Are you magical? You don't know? Dear me, you must be very young. Okay. Let's open up your Google Drive now and open up a blank page so that we can write a book report. And for your book report, I want you to answer the following questions, and I am going to write them on the whiteboard here so that you can keep referencing them. So the first question is, I want you to create a summary of the story in one or two sentences. Then for the second point, I want you to describe the Bobbikins and what they were like. Then number three, I want you to answer, did you like the story? Yes or no? And then say why. Your answers don't have to be long. They can be one or two sentences and very short sentences for each of these questions. And I will give you 10 minutes to go through these questions and answer them on your Google Drive. All right. So now I want you to pair up with another student, and you'll be given 5 minutes to take turns sharing your book report. So one student will read what they have written for the answers on their Google Drive, and the other you'll take turns doing that. So start pairing up now and go.